Welcome everybody to a new video on the upcoming Cyberpunk TCG. I'm joined here by Joe Curley, aka Specky.
Hello.
And yeah, we will be playing with the alpha kits. The game is not yet released. These are promotional cards, early access basically. And if you want a full overview over the rules, I link another video somewhere down here in the description box. But we will also be going over the most important rules while playing, so you guys can follow along easily if you have never seen anything of this game.
Yeah, so this was the alpha kit, and within the alpha kit you get 2 sets of decks, you get like a promo card, and you also get 2 sets of 6 dice.
Right.
So we can use our D20s to decide who goes first.
Exactly.
Or second. I roll off camera, I hit
That's
a 2.
A 2. I have a 12.
So you get to pick if you go first or second.
I will go first.
You reckon going first is better?
I have no idea. We shall find out. Okay, you draw 6 cards at the start of the game. You have the option to mulligan.
I am going to take that option. So the reason I'm mulliganing, in this game you have, basically your cards can be used as mana in this game, but not all. And basically units can't. So you want like in your opening hand like some units and some cards which can be used for mana. I have loads of cards which can be used for mana, but not many units. So I don't really have a nice split.
Yeah, my split is quite okay. I will keep this hand. And yeah, you basically start with 3 mana. They're called eddies in this game, the currency of Cyberpunk. And every turn you can add another eddy. You need to play a card that has this, a money symbol.
The euro dollar.
Exactly, the euro dollar. And it just goes into the pool. And from then on, it will be a spendable card. These also are called legends. They have a special power-up. We'll get to that later, I'm sure.
Yeah, basically like your leader cards or your legends start in your mana. So rather than starting with like 1 mana or 0 mana each, we start with 3 mana each. So we kind of get into the action quite quickly.
Right. So I start the first turn. It's, yeah, draw a card. Roll a dice. I start with a low dice. You can choose which one you want to roll first.
It's only the D20 you can't go for. So you roll a 1. I'll just move these off to the side slightly. So that you've got 1 street cred. Now, do you remember the nerf for the player going first?
You can't add an eddy? What was it?
No, you can. You're going to start with some of your eddies tapped or
right.
spent.
Oh, 2 eddies already
2 eddies
tapped.
spent.
That
Because going first is like usually a pretty big advantage in games like this. But this is like a way of sort of like nerfing it and trying to balance it a little bit by having the first player down on 2 resources turn 1.
Yep. And I will add a second eddy here. I need to show it to you.
You
right?
do, yeah, just so I can see that it's got the euro dollar symbol.
Nebula upgrades.
Yep. May I read this one to get some information? Okay, blocker, yeah.
And it's an upgrade that gives blocker to a unit. I don't need this in the early game. I'd rather have this be converted into eddies I can spend. So I spent the 2. I play second hand Bombus.
Yep.
2 power, cannot attack though, only a blocker that can sacrifice itself. I will end my turn.
So I'll also draw a card. I think my hand's a lot better. I'm going to go for a bigger dice. I can't go for the D20. Oh, my master plan didn't work out. I have 1 measly street cred. I start with all 3 of my resources available. I have to say, I think my hand is a lot better than what it looked like previously. Now, the second-hand bombers can't attack. So I've got a couple of options. I could try and like develop this guy, who costs 4. I could go for a 2-drop perhaps. But also there's always the option of calling in a legend. I'm kind of tempted to try and call in a legend nice and early here. But I also need to think about my overall strategy. You do have a blocker. Tricky decision. I think the game plan here is going to be, I need to make a decision, that's for sure. I need to look at what, I think I'm going to sell the corporate surveillance.
Right.
Spend a rival unit with cost to realize. I don't think that's the best card. Do I go wide? Do I go tall? I am going to go wide. I'm going to pay 2. In fact, I'm going to pay 2 to flip a legend first. Do you want to pick which one I flip?
The left side.
Okay, so I hit Yorinobu Arasaka. The first time a friendly Arasaka unit attacks each turn, draw a card. Then if you have 20 street cred, less than 20 street cred, discard 1 card from your hand. So I'm a long way away from that. But I will pay 2 for the Ruthless Lowlife.
Yeah.
When a rival steals one or more friendly gigs, if this unit is spent, the value of those gigs becomes 1.
Right.
So I will pass. Units in this game have summoning sickness, so they can't attack the turn they are played.
Okay. You end your turn.
Yes, sir.
I draw a card. I roll a die. I stick with the low value die. Oh, did roll a 6, so I'm at 7 street cred total. I ready everything. So 4 eddies available. Bit of a peculiar hand. I think I will turn another mandibular upgrade into an eddy.
Yes, sir. Up to 5 eddies.
Yeah, and I will use 2 to flip a legend here. I just go for the top one. It is Victor Vector, sit down and relax. When I flip this, search the top 5 cards of your deck for up to 2 gear that cost 2 or less each. Reveal them and add them to your hand. The rest goes on the bottom.
I think Victor Vector is probably my favourite legend.
Yeah.
Seems pretty good. I'm hoping he's not so kind to you, though.
He's like medium kind. I am finding 1 equipment card. So many great units. I unfortunately have to put them on the bottom of the deck.
Ooh.
In a random order. Okay.
This is a pretty good card, though, Dying Light. So I have to try and play around that because it's revealed, so I have that information.
Yeah.
Defeat a rival gear card that costs 2 or less, so that's quite scary.
Yeah. Well, V's iconic pistol from the Cyberpunk game.
Yeah.
After having completed the game, I can finally understand what all of these cards are about. And with the remaining 3, I will play T-Bug. T-Bug also has like summoning sickness, cannot attack yet, but will come in handy sooner or later. This unit can't attack, it's just there for defense.
Yep.
I end my turn.
So I believe you're supposed to draw first, then roll a dice. I'm going to go big again. Go big or go home. You can't roll the d20 until the last turn. I hit a 9, brings me up to 10 street cred. And I'm going to ready everything. So my Yorinobu here stays in my legend area. It's like a passive effect. The first time an Arasaka unit attacks each turn, draw a card. Then if you have less than 20 street cred, discard. So this is an Arasaka, but currently I'm only at 10 street cred, so he's not the most useful. I'm at 4 eddies. I can get to 5. And I have to be a little bit careful. My Ruthless Lowlife, the problem is if I attack, because I can attack you directly, and that would allow me to steal one of your gig dice if it goes through. I can also attack spent units. So I can't attack T-Bug because it's ready. I can only attack spent units or attack you directly. If I attack you directly, though, you could block with the Bombus, and the way combat works in this game is the bigger number wins. The Bombus has 2, I have a measly 1. So my Ruthless Lowlife is not doing all that much right now. So, have to be a little bit careful. I also wouldn't mind trying to get a blocker up for T-Bug. Let's see. I guess the first thing to decide on is what do I want to sell? And the answer is not really much. I will sell the Industrial Assembly. Increase a friendly gig by 4. Then if you have 7 or street cred more, draw a card. I could have stuck with it because like getting more street cred would be useful for me right now, but it feels like my worst card available. And then I'm going to go wide this turn with the Sword-Wise Hustle. Then my other decision is, do I pay 2 to call a legend, or do I go and develop another unit? I think I'm going to stick with my go wide with legends approach. So I'm going to call in a legend. I'm going to go for this one if that's okay with you.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going to get in Goru Takemara, who is a go solo card. Basically, he's a unit that I can play down at some point. So again, not really helping me gain early tempo. So I think I might have wasted quite a bit of tempo by going for these at this point, but they're nice to have for later. So I'll pass to you. No attack.
Right.
Going to leave my go ready.
Yeah, well, let's do it in the suggested order. We draw a card, we roll a die. The next one would be a d8. I'm at 9 street creds. T-Bug is now completely ready. I ready all of my eddies. So one important thing we didn't mention Will yet, how do you win the game?
You have to get 2. You have to start your turn with 6 gig dice.
Yeah.
Start your turn with 6.
Exactly. So that gives plenty of wiggle room for your opponent to interrupt. How do you get gig dice? Of course, you get 1 at the start of each turn until they're empty. You can also attack the opponent's face, and if that connects with the face, if the opponent does not have a blocker card in its way, you can steal 1 of their dice, 1 of your choosing, so you can influence the street cred number you get. And units that hit with 10 or more power deal steal 2 dice, 20 or more power 3 dice. It goes in intervals of 10.
Yep.
And yeah, those are pretty much the key mechanics.
There is an overtime as well that we'll get to later on if we get there. But the idea of Cyberpunk really is it's not like a short game necessarily, but I think compared to other TCGs, it's not like a lot of other TCGs have like a real issue of time where there's like huge overtime. Yeah. Some decks are like not able to be played competitively because they just take too long. Cyberpunk should never have this kind of issue. Like it should be quite comfortable for you to finish a best of 3 within the 1 hour time limit that I would imagine that we end up with.
I also do think like once you really get used to all of the rules, I think games can be pretty quick though. We are still explaining all of the rules. The game is also still pretty new to us. All of the cards are very vanilla in the alpha kit. Yeah. I think once very synergistic decks come up, it's going to be a bit faster. So reboot objects goes into the Eddy pile.
Yep.
I'm at 6. Let's see, we have a couple options here. What do I want to do? You have Goro in the back line that can be played, be dropped at some later point. I think I'll go for a rather passive approach here. I will use 2 to reveal another legend.
Yep.
Jackie Wells, the first time you play a blue unit or blue gear each turn, you may increase a friendly gig by 2. If it's at max value, draw a card. Fortunately for me, my D6 is already at 6 value. That was quite the high roll, so I spent another 4 to play the Delamain Cab.
Yep, who is blue.
And ding, 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 ding. That
so you're just going to target your already max value dice, increase it by 2, which still keeps it at max.
So I did spend all 6
Draws
this turn.
A card.
Still got to figure out the mana management here. But yeah, I could attack with T-Bug here.
I don't have a blocker.
You don't have a blocker. The issue is T-Bug would be spent and be vulnerable with 5 power here. Like right now, the Swordwise Hustle would trade evenly.
Yes.
Both would die. But in this game, gear is very, very important. Each deck plays a bunch of gear to buff up your units. And then the damage doesn't stay after combat, right? So if Joe would buff up the Hustle, trade out T-Bug, it could just be gone for no reason. There's no real need to get ahead on tempo.
I also have Goru as well, who I could summon in next turn, and he has like, is it Rush?
Something.
He has Go Solo, which means I can attack immediately.
Yeah, and I will end my turn here and just keep my board.
Okay, I'm feeling quite good actually that I haven't lost too much board presence despite my legends. So I'm going to draw a card. I'm going to go for a big die again. You can't roll the D20 until it's your last one. I hit another 1. Very talented die roller over here. So I'm up to 11. And I have 5 eddies currently. So my Yorinobu, first time a friendly Arasaka unit attacks each turn, draw a card. I do have a couple of Arasakas, but it's not quite what I'm looking for. I think... I'm trying to think what my last legend is. Ooh, I think you made a really good decision not going for the T-Bug because I'm going to call in a legend.
Yeah.
And I could have caught you off guard here because it's going to be guaranteed Subaru. My Arasaka units have +1 power when attacking, which means when this attacks, it would now be a 2. And similarly, though, importantly, my Ruthless Lowlife will also now be a 2 when it attacks, which is going to be really significant. That 1 extra means I'm not so scared about that second-hand Bombus anymore. True. So I call my legend in. I've spent 2. I am going to sell another Industrial Assembly. And I have 4 open still. And I'm going to use that for my big man, Goru Takamara. This unit has +1 power during my turn for each face-up legend in my legend area.
Okay.
So right now, in my turn, he's going to be an 8. In your turn, he will still only be a 5.
Yeah.
So that is all my eddies spent. I am going to attack you directly with the Ruthless Lowlife.
Yeah.
Now, the first time a friendly Arasaka unit attacks each turn, draw a card. And then, because I don't have 20 street cred, I have to discard a card, which is actually a little bit sad. I might regret this. I'm going to take a controversial discard on a blocker.
Okay. What, is your hand that cracked? Okay. I will take the trade here. 2-drop for a 2-drop is fine. Protect my dice.
Yep.
Okay.
So then I could also still attack with my Swordwise Hustle. It's going to be 6 when I attack. Again, I'm a little bit concerned about leaving it spent in your turn, though, so I think I'll also pass here.
All right. Passive gameplay from both of us. start by drawing a card. We roll a die. Let's go for the d10 next. It's a 5, so we're at like 7, 14. And let's see for a second. We have options. What was it with programs like the spells? Can you always play them? Like, could I play them in your turn?
You can't. The only thing you can do in my turn is call a legend.
Call a legend, that was it.
Yeah. Maybe that changes. Certainly with the alpha kits, there's no cards that allow you to play things in your opponent's turn.
Okay, I guess then we'll play in a pretty straightforward way. I will bank a Florid.
Yep.
What is the last? The last one is the V going solo, right?
Yes, which is the unit that can enter the board.
Exactly.
But it will leave your legendary as well, right? Which is kind of de-ramping you, and also for my Goru, it would give me 1 less power if I was to get my other Takamura in.
Let's start off by playing Delamain Cap.
Another one.
Another Jackie Wells effect. We go bling, bling, bling. Draw cards. Okay. Well, yeah.
The Jackie engine is rolling.
And we have 3 left. I shall use that. There's a bunch of things I could do here, of course. This kind of makes sense. I think we just go for board presence, though. Spend the 3 to play another T-Bug.
Yep.
So these 2 can't attack yet. These 2 could attack. Do I want to, though?
Because I feel like we're getting quite sweaty at this game, now that we've both played a little bit.
Yeah, we kind of figured it out. I mean, with decks as vanilla as the alpha kits, it's also kind of like I think we both kind of know what the good plays are most of the time. Again, I could attack, go for some tempo dice steals, but I'm sure that Joe could just take them back. He could take valuable trades. I don't want that at this point. I wait until it's a bit closer to the end of the game.
Interesting.
So I will pass here.
Very passive.
Do your thing.
Very passive.
I feel like out of these 2, I'm playing the control deck, you know?
Yeah, I could see it. So I'm going to draw, hopefully a good card. I will roll. I'm going to stick with my plan of the big dice. I hit 2.
You suck at rolling.
Yeah, so I've got 3, 4, 13. So I still haven't hit my 20 for Yorinobu. Of course, I could sell stuff here, but I'm honestly at the point where, like, do I really need to? I'm not so sure that I do. I would quite like to attack with something this turn to get my Yorinobu through, like draw and discard, but it's not actually drawing me a card, so it's not all that impressive. I think what I'll do... How many cards do you have in hand?
Like 4.
This Jackie is a problem.
Yeah,
this Jackie is really, really outvaluing me right now. I'm certainly going to pay 2 for a corpo security. Hello, cat.
A blocker, okay.
I've called in my cat as well, apparently. I think you're going to have to go, though. Sorry, buddy. I don't think that's what Peter's video needs. So I've got the corpo security in here.
Yeah.
I've still got 3 cards in hand. I could also get Goro Takamura down. If I was to sell something, that's probably the play, right? It's got to be the play. It means I would have to sell something. Or I just don't play the... I might take back my corpo security if that's okay. I got cat distracted.
Have you actually played Cyberpunk?
Yeah. Haven't finished it.
The random cat drop kind of reminds me of Max Tack or like the Medivac dropping in out of nowhere.
This deramps me. I'm a bit concerned about that. The problem is I can't play both this and this unless I sell something. And I kind of don't want to sell anything in my hand. So I'm going to take Goro Takamura. Hands unclean. He costs me 5. So I can pay for himself. Basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
But I am now deramped. And also, he just lost 1 power in my turn.
Mm-hmm.
He is a blocker. I'm really not too confident about my position here, if I'm honest. I will pay 1 for Mantis Blades. Puts him to 9.
Like 3 cards left in hand, right?
Yes. And then I will attack you directly with my Sword Wise Hustle for 6.
Yeah, nothing I can do about it. I'm tapped out. I don't have blockers. So you can steal one of my.
I believe I have to do this first. The
Yeah,
first time
think
for any attacks. I think I would have to do that before stealing a gig. So I draw. I think I'm going to get rid then of my blocker, which I don't feel great about. But this guy is a blocker too. So I'll steal the gig. I'm going to steal the 6, which is like your big Jackie Wells engine.
Yeah.
I want to get rid of that. So I'll pass.
Okay.
And that puts me up to 9, 13, 19. So I'm very close to the Arisaka.
You did not swing in with the Goro.
No.
Okay.
No, I did not.
Just have it there as a blocker of
A
9 power.
9 power blocker. That's
Okay,
right.
that's pretty frustrating to face. So draw a card. We have here 1, 2, 5. Okay.
So it's also worth mentioning, one thing we didn't discuss is if you have 10 power on a unit and you like deal damage direct to the face, you actually steal 2 gig dice. So that's like a really good way of like gaining a ton of tempo in terms of like accelerating the win condition of the game.
Yeah. So I will for sure turn this into an Eddy. Kiroshi Optics is kind of useless at this point.
Sure.
Look at a friendly face down legend without revealing it. I know which legend I have left.
And that puts you up to
What?
8 eddies,
3,
is it?
6, 8.
And I'm chilling at 5 with my D ramp. So
Yeah. Okay. Now I gotta think for a second though. There's a lot of stuff I could do. So this one's at 5.
did you roll your dice?
Yes, that was
5. Okay.
my D12, I reckon.
So I think you can't get the Jackie value, the Jackie draw from me stealing this.
No.
And in this game, currently, the way the game works with the turn structure, because again, all of this is alpha, is you have to basically do everything, and then your attack phase, once you start your attack phase, you can't do, like, you can't sell cards, you can't play cards. You basically have to have, like, you have this first part of the turn where you can sell, play cards, equip gear, but then once you start to attack, that is your attack phase, and when you've stopped attacking, that will be the end of your turn.
Yeah, the 7 power blocker is a bit annoying, but I think we do have a cool play.
9 power blocker.
Sorry, yeah, 9 power for now, but you know that I got this card earlier on and I will play it now.
I definitely didn't forget about that.
So blue unit or blue gear, which means it will activate Jackie. What do I do with the rest of my mana? That works, but I think I'll just, yeah, I go for 8 total anyway. 2 is going to be used to flip the Corporate Exile.
Yep.
My last legend. Not going to go solo with her this turn instead. I will play the 3rd Delamain Cab.
This is the best card in the game.
Yeah, it's
He's hit
pretty
all 3.
fucking solid. And yeah, the Jackie effect activates. I can up by 2. Use my D4 to go to 3. It's not enough to draw me a card, unfortunately. Dying Knight. Now the question is to equip it on a 7 power or 5 power card to spread out the power basically. I will do that. I'll attack with this first, and the attack trigger goes first. If you have at least 7 street cred, defeat a rival gear card that costs 2 or less.
Ouch.
And I will target the
It's all going a bit pear-shaped.
Swordwise Hustle.
Yep, that's going to go through.
Okay, with these 2, I shall hit your face as well.
Yep, that's fine.
And with this T-Bug, it doesn't make sense because Goro is standing in the way as a blocker. Damage would regenerate after combat. That would just be a suicidal move with no benefit. These 2 are going to steal 2 dice.
Yep.
I will take back my D6. I will take this D9. This T-Bug is going to chill, and I will end my turn with 2 cards in hand.
I mean, one thing you could have considered doing is swinging with T-Bug first. And then if I block, you could take a trade, but then I would like 2 for 1 you, so probably not making too much sense. How many dice do you have? Is that 6?
6.
So is that check?
It is check, so Joan needs to steal a dice to keep this game running. Should be very doable, though.
I'll draw. I only have 1 dice left to roll. That's not my D20. I hit a 3, which brings me up to 5. I have a massive 7 street cred. Watch out, guys. I'm not messing about. So 5 to work with, which isn't a lot at this stage in the game, unfortunately.
So Joe's deck has a couple of cards that have street cred synergies, but you do require like at least 12 or at least 20 street cred for most of the effects. And it's probably not going to be able to get the full payoff on some of these very impactful cards.
Going to sell another industrial assembly, which gives me 6 to work with. At least I think I'm selling it. Yeah. I think I have to. Do I have to?
Let's just do again. Increase a friendly gig by 4.
So this guy's 7, but when he
Cycle.
attacks, he's going to be 8 because of my Yorinobu.
Yep.
Oh, I shouldn't do that. Oh, no, but when I attack, I can't sell or play. So
Yeah.
I have to make sure I play, like, do all my plays before.
Yeah.
So I think. And I'm going to discard draw. Or draw discard, rather. I'll get rid of Industrial Assembly. I'm going to pay 4 for the Emergency Atlas. It's basically Delamain's cab, but for me, it is not an Arasaka. And for 2, I'm going to play a card I've been waiting to get down, Satori, Sword of Saburo. It's an equip. When an attack, if a unit wins a fight against a rival, draw a card. Okay. So this guy is going to be, basically they're both going to be 8s when I attack, so I don't think it massively matters where it goes if I'm going to attack with both. I think I'm supposed to put it here though.
Gives +1, eh? Yeah.
So, I am now going to move to the attack phase. I have 2 cards I can attack with this turn. This guy is going to be an 8 when it attacks because of this. This guy is going to be a 9 when it attacks. And I have to attack face once to steal the dice back, which I don't really want to do. So this is a 7. This is an 8. I'm going to swing into T-Bug to get rid of
I can do.
the gear.
Yeah.
So I have to do this first, where I draw, and then I discard. I'll steal the 6, because that's your Jackie Wells.
Well, you didn't hit my face yet.
I didn't hit your face yet. I will now hit your face with Goru
I
for
have
9,
no blocker.
and I'll steal a 6. And now I will pass. So I stopped you winning the game.
Yeah.
I'm now at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right. So
I'm
again,
feeling under a lot of pressure with those cabs.
the triple Delamain cab. OG strat. Okay. Draw a card first.
I think Jackie Wells has
Ooh.
been the star of the show, right? Like the draw.
Yeah, the engine. So now the last die of the game is the D20. We have to wait till it's our last die before we can roll it. 11. And
32 street cred.
wait, this one was yours, right?
Yeah. 32 street cred.
Okay. So my deck has no way to make use of this much street cred. Just thinking how I want to... Yeah, I think it's just like an all-in kind of situation. So let's go step by step here. First of all, we play another Dying Knight. I do that on the T-Bug again. Since it is
I really messed up.
blue gear.
I had a derp moment.
Yeah, you
I
did.
forgot about my draw from this, but never mind, that's my own
Yeah.
fault. I think it's not going to matter.
He's
I think
not
I might
tapped
be
though,
dead.
right? He's
No, he is, because I swung at your face.
right. You did swing.
But I was supposed to swing. I was supposed to swing the other way around.
I didn't even notice it myself, but yeah.
Would have drawn a card.
Very good point. Wait, this is a D12, isn't it? So I do this one, up
Yep.
it by up to 2. It's at full value, so Jackie draws me another card.
Yep.
Pretty good, but can't really make use of it right now. I think I'll try to put a check on my opponent this turn. Let's see how we want to do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 left. There's a lot of ways to do it, actually. Probably should have sequenced my turn slightly differently. I think the smartest thing would have been to play this V first and then put the Dying Knight onto her so she can hit for 10. Unfortunately, I didn't. It's a bit too late now. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I want to go full send here, I'll play Floret for eddies, which leaves me at 7 eddies. 5 I will tap to send V in.
Yep.
And the other 2 I will keep concealed for a second. Let me think and calculate this out real quick. I have 6 dice right now. I can get rid of 2 of your cards. And you are tapped out of mana, which means you can't interact with me. So this one takes out Goro Takamura. Wait, this was a 9, right?
And then I guess you're killing this as well.
Exactly. And the equipment goes, which opens me up for this trait. Again, V just has 1 measly power more than Goro right now, but it is enough to stay alive and to heal back up after combat. Formidable card that stays on the board. And I do want to set my opponent into the most awkward spot possible. So I will spend my last 2 to play a card I haven't tried yet before.
Yeah, usually gets sold, right?
Yeah, usually it does get sold. But here, 4 plus power, plus 4 power, gets it to 11. Gonna hit your face to steal 2 dice, 3 dice, 4 dice.
Damn, take them.
Yeah, so I take this one back. I guess I just get whatever, the higher value ones.
But then with the reboot optics, does the card die at the end of your turn?
It does die at the end of my turn.
Yep.
I have nothing more to do. Goodbye, Delamain Cape. You did well. Sitting here comfortably with 9 dice, it's going to be really hard for Spessy to get me
I think I got that.
down below 6.
Rub a lucky card. Here we go. 21 street cred. 17. Okay. Now you might think I've got nothing up my sleeve. You would be sorely mistaken, my friend, because I have the Swordwise Hustle.
No way.
Which you might think has summoning sickness. But you would be wrong, because I equip it with the Sandevistan. This unit can attack spent units this turn. So I can attack now.
Yeah.
It's 8, but it can't attack directly, which is kind of what I need.
Yep.
But I am going to go out with a flourish, because I will first, my emergency atlas will attack you directly, and I will take this. Bam. Now, my street cred is finally over 20.
True.
This is going to be an 8. It's going to be 9.
Did you already draw and discard?
I didn't, because it's not an Arasaka.
Right.
So the first time I attacked with Arasaka, so...
Oh, the sequencing.
I will now attack...
Keep in mind this gets +1, right? You can take out the V.
Yeah, but I need the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
You said it can only attack spent units.
Oh, it can only attack units. So I will attack Delamain's cab, because I have a problem with this guy. Which now means I can draw a card, and I will not have to discard a card. And I'll pass, but I lose the game.
Yep.
GG. Should we go to game 2?
Yeah, we're going to play a best of 3. Decks on the same sides.
Yep.
Let's switch over to game 2.
All right, game 2. I get to decide I want to go first.
Okay.
Especially after that. So similar, like you get to decide if you keep your hand or mulligan. Mine is looking a little bit more balanced, I would say, this time around in terms of units. So I think I'm going to keep. I don't really like mulliganing too much. It feels like a little bit of a risk.
I'm also going to keep.
All right.
So playing the same decks, game 2 underway.
So I get to draw a card. Roll dice. I think I start big. Can't use the D20. I think this is the next biggest one. I'm not exactly a very good dice knower. This is a 7. So I'm going to start with 2 spent, of course. I am going to sell my corporate surveillance for an Eddie. And I'm going to play the Ruthless Lowlife. And I'll pass to you. He is a 1 power guy. When a rival steals 1 or more friendly gigs, if this unit is spent, the value of those gigs becomes 1. But I'm just trying to go wide, maybe get aggressive, steal an early gig dice from you, and try and turn the heat up a bit.
Yep, I drew a card, rolled a die. I will sell something here. I go with the Kiroshi Optics. I don't really think this card... It does give +1, I suppose. Whatever. And I will first spend 2 to reveal a legend.
Ooh, he hits the V. He wants the Jackie, mate.
That's the unfortunate one in the early game. It's going to be taking a while until I play her. But the more important thing is I'm going to play the second hand bombers and crush down your aggro strategy. I end my turn. I did spend the 2 here.
Okay, I'm going to draw. I'm going to keep going for the big die. Oh, it's a 1. Puts me up to 8. Now, I could take a gamble approach here.
Wait. I have 2 D12 and you have 2 D...
Okay, so
there you go.
Do I get to roll again?
Yeah, of course.
Yes! 10.
Hey, there
That's
you
a lot
go.
better. 17. 17 already. I feel like this is more than I managed to get the whole time in the previous.
Pretty much. Except for the last turn where it was already too late.
Yes. So I am going to be at 5 eddies, assuming that I sell something, which I certainly will be selling corporate surveillance. I think it's probably one of the weaker cards. I could use that, but I don't think it's doing all that much on your blocker. I'd rather sell it. Now, I've got a couple of options. Like, I could go for the gamble, call in a legend. If I hit the one that gives my Arasakas +1, your blocker's not so impressive anymore. That could be an option. I think I might be tempted to do that. It's actually a tricky decision. I would really want to try and make use of this guy. I think I'm going to go for the Call a Legend line, which might backfire a little bit, but let's go for it. You can pick, so we know it's random.
The
So I'm going to
right
spend
one from you.
2. Please be the guy. No, it's got Rutakamara. You are not the guy. So I could do an interesting play here. Or I could just do a normie play. I go normie. Rufus Low Life, pass.
So boring of you. Okay.
I don't feel like this is the
Draw
best
cards?
opening. This Bombus has popped off.
3. We're up to 5 street creds. Already readied my eddies. Okay. Couple of ways to do this. Okay. Pretty sure I'm doing a mandibular upgrade into my eddy pile. Spending 4. There's not going to be any legend flipping here. For your personal nightmare.
No, not the Delamain cab.
cab.
Anything but the Delamain cab.
And what else do we do? This cannot attack. You're going to have 2 ruthless lowlives. I think I'm going to play a card I have never played in this alpha kit yet. It's the mandibular upgrade, turning the Delamain cab into a blocker.
I actually got cooked by Moyen, who had a very big guy and turned him into a blocker against me.
I can imagine. Yeah, this can't attack, nothing to do. I end my turn here.
Yep. So I draw a card first, then roll a die. I'm going to keep the theme going on the biggest die possible. I hit a 6. Puts me to 23 street cred and then ready everything. Okay. It's a blocker. And it could block immediately, right?
Yes.
Wow. That is annoying. I would love some gear removal right about now, to be honest with you.
Does your deck even have any?
I'm not sure that it does.
I think it's just the Dying Knight in the alpha kit. I'm not 100% sure though.
Sell Industrial Assembly. Puts me up to 6 eddies.
You're getting rich, mate.
Doesn't feel like it. I'm feeling like I'm under a lot of pressure. I don't want to attack into your double blockers. So I need to try and like amass a large army. I'm going to call a legend. You can pick.
The middle one.
It's going to be Saburo Arasaka. So my Arasaka units have +1 power when attacking.
Could be useful.
It could be useful. These are both Arasakas. It's probably the one I wanted. Do I go for the legend call or is it a little bit too early? I think it might be a little too early. I'm going to go for Industrial Assembly for 2. Ooh. Increase a friendly gig by 4. Then if I have 7 street cred or more, draw a card. We'll put this one up to an 11.
That makes sense.
If I can find the 11, which honestly isn't looking good.
Oh, this is a D10, right? The D12
that would
is this one. Yeah.
probably explain it.
It still makes more
We'll
sense
put it
there.
up to 10.
Yeah.
And I draw a card. So I get some deck thinning. And I'm going to go for Goro Takamara. I think, though, I will... Do I ever just go for 1 attack here?
I can choose the blocks, though, right?
You can.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah. And they ready up at the beginning of turn, so
yeah, I think I pass.
yeah, I think it would be just wasting a unit. Okay, you done?
Yes, sir.
Draw a card. Interesting. On attack, though. Does the turn end with the attack, or can I still develop units after the attack?
Once you've attacked, you can't
Yeah,
basically do anything else but attack.
Yeah, then this is not very helpful. In that case, I will first roll a die. I keep lowballing here.
8, so it puts you up to
13.
13.
Okay.
I'm at 3 cards in hand currently. I'm
Yeah.
glad that Jackie's not been feeding you.
Yeah. So I have to be very wary about attacking with the Delamain Cap. Joe could either buff up this Goro, Joe could send the other Goro out, and with the Saburo buff, he's already going to be strong enough to take out the Cap. Something I do not want. I will first turn the Kuroshi Optics into an Eddy. Spend 2 to flip a legend. You can choose, and we hope
at
it's
this one.
Jackie.
Please don't be Jackie.
Please be Jackie.
No, I should have marked it. I should not have. That was a bad joke.
And then a 4/4. We'll play another iteration of Joe's personal
No,
nightmare.
no, no.
And we turn this one all the way up.
The Delamain Cab
four.
Jackie combo, which is kind of ironic.
No spoilers here for anyone who did not play the game yet, but yeah, good point. Yeah, not the happiest interactions we've seen in the game. Yeah, like I said earlier, there's no real point in attacking. It puts my very important cab at too much risk. I'd rather play defense. I'll end the turn here.
Okay. Well, at least I know what legend I can call in. I'm going to draw.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to stick to my guns and go for the D6. Hit a 6. So I am at 6. I'm going to call a legend. Who could it be? Of course it's Yorinobu Arasaka. And I am over that 20 street cred threshold now. So when I attack with a Arasaka unit, I will draw a card and I will not have to discard. So that's pretty nice. Do I want to sell a card this turn? I think I do. Since I have like the card draw coming through, I think I do want to sell. I think I want to play the Swordwise Hustle. Do I want to sell? It's an interesting decision. I do. Because I want to sell Satori.
All right.
Do I want to sell Satori?
It's a pretty costly Eddy.
I need to think about my turn a little longer. I definitely flip the legend. I'm going to draw, but I draw after I have to play everything.
Yeah. An end of turn draw, kind of.
It's really tricky. This card draws. Do I really want to sell it? Not particularly, but if I don't sell it, I won't sell anything. And this guy's going to de-ramp me quite soon. I'm going to play the Emergency Atlas, which is a slight change. And I am still going to sell Satori, the Sword of Saburo. Now I am ready to move to my attack phase with 2 cards in hand. I will start things off by attacking you directly with a Ruthless Lowlife. It's going to be at 2, thanks to Saburo. Mm-hmm. And when I attack with an Arasaka for the first time, I draw a card. And because I have over 20 street credit, I don't have to discard one.
Go ahead. How much is this guy going to be at?
He will be, well, I have 3 legends face up, which puts him at 8. And he
9.
is, yeah, so he's going to be 9.
The low life, I shall... yeah, I'll take the trade.
Sure. I will attack you directly with my Ruthless Lowlife.
Okay, so here's the first real decision I have to do. could take this out for free, but then that gives Joe the trade of Goro onto the Delamain cap. I will still do it.
Ooh, okay, I didn't expect that. So my Ruthless No Life dies. And my Goro is now going to take out that filthy Delamain cap. Yes, what a win! Finally.
Okay.
I will now pass my turn.
Yeah. The reason I did this was because now
Uh-oh.
on defense, this Goro is at a measly 5 power.
no.
And I already have a 7 power card in hand, and you're just about tapped out of eddies here. I don't think there's much that this deck can do on one eddy.
Nope.
We draw a card, we roll a die. This is 7. We are at 6. Let's see. What do we do here? So we
4
can go
dice
up
to 4.
7. We can play this. Can play this. Okay, let's start off with revealing the last legend. Who is it going to be?
Who could it be? Victor Vector.
Skaboosh! We search the 5 cards, top 5 in our
Victor
draw
only
pile.
hit 1 last time when I still got destroyed, so I'm hoping he's not going to show 2 up. Those Dying Light pistols especially need to bugger off.
That is very unfortunate. Unit, program. This is not a gear. And another unit. I mean, I guess it's good I'm not drawing these later. I wouldn't really have needed them.
What a feeling that is.
Yeah. Pretty big whiff on Victor. How often does that happen?
Yep.
He's usually the real MVP. Okay. Those cards go to the bottom of my deck though. Good riddance.
Obviously, like, these are pre-built decks as well, right? But when you're like playing Cyberpunk TCG, you're going to have like full control over which legends you pick and what cards are in your deck to try and like make sure the Victor is as consistent as possible if you're playing it.
Yeah. Okay, so you can't speed out a Goro next turn. I gotta keep that in mind. I do want to draw as much as possible too. So I think what I do is, I think the least useful card here is gonna be, it's one of these two. I go with the Kiroshi Optics. I was thinking about keeping it this time because the +1 is can be nice. But yeah, let's just use it up. Okay. And your Goro is gonna be at quite, no wait.
He will only be 5 because it's only on my own turn, but he'll be 9 in my turn. So it's 5 right now.
So this one I have
to
to take out for sure. I'm just thinking about where to put my Dying Knight. I'm for sure going to have to play it this turn so I can draw. I need to draw. So this one's turned into an eddy.
Excuse me.
So for 3, I'm for sure going to play T-Bug.
T-Bug.
And for 2, I'm going to play Dying Knight. I mean, I guess I should have maybe sequenced it the other way, but it doesn't really matter. Thinking about where to put it. Because if I put it here, like he takes out Goro anyway, I don't really need the 2 power, but it kind of protects my card from this guy. That comes at a risk though, because if Joe has a card that gives +2 or +3 power to the Goro, then I lose my Delamain cap and the Dying Knight. I think... It's a bit scuffed. I think we can... Can we play a control game though? You're drawing a card every turn off of your Inobu. And me only if I keep drawing blue cards. It's tricky. You did mulligan, you did Eddie a Satori earlier, right?
Yeah, the Satori's +1.
Yeah,
which can draw.
Oh, if I only remembered what kind of cards your deck has, and you have a total of 7. I go conservative here. The Dying Knight on the T-Bug, which allows me to draw a card after maxing a game.
Right, because it's a blue. Yeah. For the Jackie.
So we activate the Jackie effect again. This goes to, I guess this was at max already, doesn't really matter. Draw this. And now we immediately see why maybe I should have sequenced it the other way. Although if I put it on T-Bug, I could not have sequenced it the other way around.
Oh.
We go for the trade here. V still sits in our pile, and I end my turn.
And this one is importantly not an Arasaka.
Yeah, this is gonna stay
which
at
is
7.
really sad for all my synergy right now. Draw. I only have 1 left that I can roll because it's not my D20 is the last that remains. So if I can get up to 6 here, I would threaten check, but it's maybe not the most impressive. I'm currently at 7 eddies. I could sell and get to 8. Goro Takamaro comes in at 5. So I think I'm probably going to try that. Now, the important thing to recognize with the Ghost Solo cards is they can actually also attack face directly, which isn't super typical. I think I have a master plan here.
Amaze me, please.
Swordwise Hustle.
Yeah, that's 3.
For 3 more, the Sandevistan,
Sheesh.
which allows me, this unit can attack spent units this turn.
That works.
I think I'm going to stop selling. Or, oh wait, maybe I can't sell anything. What a shame.
The mind game master, isn't it?
So, this is an 8, but because of my Saburu, it's going to go to 9. It can't attack directly though, but it can attack the Delamain Cab. So I will do that and trigger my Yorinobu.
Yep.
Because I have 20 or more, I draw a card. Then my Emergency Atlas. Your T-Bug's at 7. I mean, I guess I just attack you because then it puts you into check. I take the biggest guy, please. The 8.
All right.
So I am at 6 dice, so that is check.
Yep.
Pass.
Okay. Bit of a double-edged sword. I did not draw a blue card here, which means we can't be drawing off of the Jackie Legend. 7. Okay, what do we do here? We gotta hit the face.
And V can obviously help you do that.
Yeah. While attacking, this is actually 9, right?
Yep.
So the Dying Knight, unfortunately, the effect is a bit useless here because that's
This costs 3, yeah.
yeah, 3-cost card and only destroys something with 2 or less. So I could either play this guy or I could do this and go solo. And then I still have the options between hitting face, trading. That Goro comes out, he's going to be at 8. Yeah, it's a bit scuffed. I guess that might have been a misplay with the Dying Knight. Maybe I should have put that on the other. How do we do this? Let's see. Guess we could also go trading here. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, I am going to turn Reboot Optics into an AD. Wait, no, sorry. I thought I was at 6. I'm already at 7. Oh, that actually changes. Nice. So what I could also do is play it instead of turning it into an AD. And then I get... I do have to take a die though. Oh, you put me in a precarious situation. I do not like it. Yeah, okay, in that case...
The Sandevistan swing was like a lot of tempo, right?
Yeah. Bit of unexpected tempo as well, like just getting the value trade. I will spend all 7. I will play the V. Actually...
Yeah, I think that'll work.
To play it as a ready unit.
I think it will
pay
work.
this card's cost to play it as a ready unit the first time you play a blue unit.
Yeah, it works.
Sounds like it works.
Yep.
Okay, whew. Didn't really consider that myself.
So you've only spent 5 so
Good
far,
draw.
right?
Yeah, I have 2 more, and that will go into the second-hand Bombus.
Oh, okay.
might help me out here. So V takes the value trait on the Atlas, and T-Bug saves the game.
Yep.
And by the way, I forgot to use this effect. I guess I just do it here to put this up to 5. No, wait, then I can't have drawn. Then
Wasn't it 6 already? You can just do it on this
one. This
one.
was at 3. Yeah, just thinking if I can prop up any other while drawing a card. No, I'll just keep doing it on this.
Yep.
So trade happened here. T-Bug hits face. This is a D8, right? That's a D12. I'll steal this one.
Ooh, he's thinking about his Jackie.
That's one of your die. I put it here just to separate them more nicely. And this I just played. I can't do anything more. It's your turn.
So I draw a card, roll my D20, and ready. I reckon I might be able to win this turn, maybe. Well, I can't win this turn, but like...
You can get ahead.
I think I've got a lot of good stuff I can do here. So I am currently at 7 eddies. I will sell to go up to 8. And I'm going to play... Or am I going to play it? I go to 8. It's not quite as good as I thought it was, actually. So I could obviously bring in Guru. I'm going to draw a card as well this turn when this attacks. You have 1 blocker. I would like to get rid of, like, so you know, I felt so confident, and I think I'm in a really good spot, but I've got to definitely be very cautious that I don't mess this up. I've already sold 1 thing. I'm at 8, which is 1 less than I would like to be at.
So Goro's at 8, this is at 9 right now, isn't it?
I think...
Yeah, these are some tough decisions, these last couple of turns.
I think it's probably Goro. So I pay with him, so then I have 3 available. I'm going to pay 3 for the double Sandevistan, which puts it up over 10.
And it can hit face this turn.
Was that even the right play? Who knows? I'm not
We shall find out.
too much danger, I feel like. I feel like this wasn't good. Never mind. You live and you learn. I will swing for your face to begin with.
Okay, let's calculate this real quick. I am at 5, you're at 6 dice. If you take this, you'll go up to 8. I need to steal 3 at least.
I'm trying to not take too long on my turn, but maybe wasn't the smoothest. Oh, I should also draw first, right?
Yeah, you can do that right away. You don't have to discard anyway. You have a gazillion street cred.
Yeah.
So, I pretty much cannot allow this guy to hit me, because otherwise, like, I will... guess I technically could steal enough back, but it would not make sense. I will have to sacrifice my blocker here, and that leaves my cards vulnerable for trades with Goro, or you can hit my face and go up to 7 die.
Yeah, I guess I am already at 6. I think I'm going to take out the T-Bug here because he's going to be an 8 when he attacks.
It's really annoying for me. T-Bug just dies without
I'll pass.
doing anything significant. So I have to steal 1 die from Joe
Yeah,
here.
still check because I'm at 6.
Draw a card. Whoopsie, that was very in your face. 12. So I'm at 6 dice as well. Unfortunately, not much I can do here. Gonna spend... What else could I do? Could play this guy. I do survive for 1 more turn at least. And you can steal a lot next turn. Wait, I go second, right? So then you have a turn, I have a turn, and then you start overtime. as soon as you have 7 or die. Yeah, we didn't mention this earlier yet, but overtime happens after both players take a turn without rolling a die at the start of the turn. So Speci 7's turn, my 7th turn, and then with Speci start, overtime starts immediately.
Yeah, seemingly.
That's at least how we understand it from the rule
That's
thing.
how it says here. It's possible that might get changed where like the second player is the first player of overtime, but with the rules we have in the alpha kits, that's not the case.
Yeah. So if Speci at any point of his 8th turn, I think, attacks me, steals enough dice that he has at 7 or more, the game ends immediately. I don't think I can prevent that, but the best shot I have is playing a big guy, which is something I'm hesitant to do because, well, Jackie Wells is amazing as a card. First of all, he already has 6 power and he gets +2 for each gig I have.
Is that in your turn or always?
Always.
Okay.
So he's also a very sturdy defensive unit. I was thinking about playing him last turn, but then the issue is yellow card, no draw from the Jackie Wells legend, and I could really use some draws. But with this card, I'm just not winning. V unfortunately cannot take the value trade on Goro, has to hit your face.
Yep.
And I need to steal, I don't really care, the D10. So that puts me up to 7. I end my turn here, but Joe surely has something to say about it.
So I will draw. I don't have a dice to roll, but overtime has not begun yet. Gonna ready everything. I have 2 legends because I sort of like de-ramped last turn and 5, so I'm at 7 total. I actually don't have anything to sell now, but what I do have is a big guy.
What does he do again?
I may defeat a rival unit with 5. Oh.
So you do nothing.
Oh.
Absolutely nothing.
Oops. I don't think goes plan. It's still 9 might.
Yeah.
It's gonna, or 9 power. Going to go to 10.
Yeah.
Probably still the right play. Maybe not. Not my smoothest gameplay. The Jackie's quite terrifying. He can steal 2 back at a time.
Right now he could even steal 3, but it's not going to stay that way, unfortunately. Right, like we mentioned earlier, like at 10 plus power, cards steal 2 gigs. At 20 plus power, they steal 3 gigs with an attack. It's pretty loco, eh?
The right play for me is to attack you directly.
Yeah.
And that is for 8, 11, 12.
Yeah.
And I draw a card from Yorinobu.
Yes.
If I actually have enough. Yeah.
Pretty sure you do.
So I steal 2.
Yeah, take them.
Take these 2. And I'll pass.
Okay, so you have a blocker still up. Right. Okay, I see what you're doing. So Joe right here wants to stop the Jackie from being able to collect 2 dice.
I definitely made a very egregious misplay this turn, but a card laid is card played.
Okay. Well,
I actually thought the Minotaur was just kill anything, but that was it's not quite as good as I thought it was. It's still very good.
It's still an amazing card, yeah. Because at the time you can play this, like you will almost always have 12 street cred or more. At least with these current alpha kits. Play 4 to play.
And I'm at 7 dice, so you need to knock 2 dice off me.
Yeah, and then I need to make sure you don't get 2 the next turn.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I'll manage, but we'll see. Maybe with some psychological warfare.
Oh.
Delamain cap number 3.
I concede.
I take it. We draw cards. Now, is that helpful? No. Actually, wait. Ooh. Oh.
I have a feeling they change overtime where I don't think I'm the first turn of overtime. I think you're the first turn of overtime. I think they changed it. I'm pretty confident from my video research. So
yeah, it would make sense that that's, but
I think that my first turn without a dice is not overtime. I think you have the first turn of overtime.
Okay, but would it be now or like the? But
actually, no, it's not until your next turn.
Okay, I would still say let's just for the sake of fairness, we said in the beginning we should stick to what's written on the little rule card. Again, it's alpha kits, right? They were pretty early in the game design process that they were shipped out.
For sure.
WeirdCo game designers are still changing a lot about the cards, about the values, about the rules, whatever feels best for the players. So nothing's set in stone yet. So I have two options, right, to save the game here. I'm just thinking right now, which one makes more sense? The fairly certain. Now that I think about it, I think neither of them saves the game. Actually, no, one of them saves the game.
Ooh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, not long term though, but at least for now I survive. So I will cling on to hope. I spent another 2. I need to do this before combat. Reboot optics.
Ooh.
On the V. Making this go up to 12. Jackie is at 16. The V is gonna hit your face to steal 2.
Okay.
Okay. Let's see. Sure, these 2 back.
Do I just let Jackie go through as well?
But even if, let's say, if you let it go through, I would go up to like 9 and you could steal 4 back. I mean, I said send it to face.
So obviously I've got the Goro ready to block. The question is, do I actually want to? Still 2. I would be down at 3. You'd be down at 9. I'm going to block.
All right.
I think the fun play is to let it go through.
Yeah, I think either way you win, because next turn you can take back 4 or 5 gigs.
Yeah, my hand's really good.
Yeah. And since we said like on your next turn,
I don't think I'm overtime.
Yeah.
I think we should play it your first turn overtime.
Okay.
I think it's too broken otherwise.
So then there's like 3 turns of not rolling a die, and then the 4th one.
I think the second player is the first overtime.
We can do that for game 3, I suppose.
Okay.
Where coincidentally you will be the second player. No, I think it might be the intended way as well. Because I think we asked one of our friends who works at WeirdCo about this, and they said,
3,
I think they said
7.
That was how they are planning to change it.
I still have nothing to sell, so I'm going to go 2 for a corporate security. I'm going to go 2 for a corporate security.
Wait, actually, I know you did go for the block. I'm just realizing the Jackie would have hit for 20, right? Because the V went through, and it would have stolen 3 dice.
Okay, yeah, definitely a block in that case.
Yeah.
So I will attack directly. Oh wait, I can actually play this as well first for 3.
Yeah.
So attack directly, still 2 dice. Bing, bam. I draw from Yorinobu.
Yeah.
And then I attack with this for 10.
Jesus.
So still 2 more.
Yeah.
So
that's cooking.
Depending on the overtime, I think we should still play your turn out. I think I got you regardless, right?
Yeah, I think so. But let's see if we can do some magic. Yeah, 2 blockers.
So if you can get to 7, if we say overtime starts now, you have to get to, if you get to 7 dice, you will just win on the spot.
Yeah.
But you need to get 4.
And Jackie would only hit for 2 dice right now. He's at 12 power.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can draw a miracle. That is not it. I can still draw a card of the flat hat using the Jackie Wells effect. Does that help? It does not. I have 2 attackers. Joe has 2 blockers. There's nothing I can do. I give up. Good game.
Game 3 then.
1-1 and it's time for game 3.
Let's have it.
All right, time for the deciding game. I'm going to go first in this one. So 2 legends are going to be tapped right away. And we do the mulligan.
I'm keeping. I feel confident.
My hand is absolute garbage. I shall mulligan it away.
Has to gamble. So you're going to start with 2 spent.
Yeah.
I think it's important to try and turn that early difference in resources into an advantage when you go second in this game. So I'm going to really try and make sure I make some clean opening plays.
All right. Cut.
No cut, thank you.
The disrespect.
The bamboozle.
Okay. gotta stick with what we get, and okay.
You still get to
Interesting.
draw a 7th card as well, right? And
Yep,
roll a dice.
we start the turn with draw.
And roll. Yeah, like my hand's got like a nice mix, decent mix of sellable and units, so hopefully it doesn't come back to bite me, sticking. I think it's more likely to bite you if you twist, right, when you've got a reasonable hand.
A 3. Okay. So we turn a Reboot Optics into an Eddy,
Yes, sir?
and we have the choice. Do we call in a legend, or do we go for tempo? This type of hand, I think I like going for tempo first. So we play Dear Evelyn Parker.
Oh, yeah. What does she do? Don't think we've seen it yet. I'm going to draw while you read
good point. You can start your turn. The card reads, when a rival steals one or more friendly gigs, if this unit is spent, I draw a card.
Ooh.
So this is kind of like an indirect taunt, right?
Mm-hmm.
Joe will be inclined to take her out before hitting my face, so I don't get card advantage.
So I rolled an 8. I'm going to sell the Industrial Assembly. Listen, I might not have Delamain's cab, but what I do have is the Emergency Atlas.
No, Trauma Team is hitting.
Pass.
All right. Draw a card.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a die. And turn something into an Eddy. Yeah, I go with another Reboot Optics. It's a bit too early for this card to make sense in my hands. 5 available. Think we want to start with legend flipping here. Let's flip one first.
Sure.
See what we get. I just go with the top one. Whoops.
Oops. Double flip.
The Jackie.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's what he wanted to see.
Yeah, no way for me to make use of it this turn though.
That's good news.
So for 3, I go. This is tempting. I don't think it makes a lot of sense here. This also is a play, but I just go with the straightforward one. T-Bug in the back line.
Mm-hmm.
So I could steal a gig. It would invite you to trade with Evelyn. I don't think I want that right now. I just let her sit in the back line.
Okie dokie.
And my turn, you can go.
Draw 1 card. Roll a dice. I tend to pick the big ones first for my deck, I think.
Yeah, makes sense.
And you tend to go small first, right? Because of Jackie?
Yeah, just higher odds of hitting a maxed out dice early.
So I'm going to sell Corporate Surveillance, as I tend to do so. I don't think it's all that good.
Rarely, yeah.
I'm going to go 3 for the Swordwise Hustle. I'm going to go 2. Do I call a legend or do I play a card? That's what I've got to think about. And do I want to attack this turn? Those are the decisions. I want to try and like press, you know, I've got like this early advantage in resources. I think as the player going second, it's quite important to sort of like use that. My concern is if I attack here, maybe you can boost up your T-Bug somehow. I don't think it's that easy for you to boost up 3 though. So I think I'm going to attack face with Emergency Atlas, which then means I can consider my play. And I'm going to go for the Ruthless Lowlife. Let's go wide. I will attack you directly and steal a gig dice.
You shall take a gig
And
dice.
I'm going to take your 3, which is closer to max value because of Jackie. Jackie is +2, right?
Yeah.
Pass to you.
Okay.
So you have Ruthless Lowlife. When a rival steals 1 or more friendly gigs, if this unit is spent, the value of those gigs becomes 1. So I'm kind of going for like a different strategy here when going second. I'm trying to keep my legends where they are and use all my eddies on units to begin with. And then I'll start flipping my legends a bit later on, I think.
All right, roll a die. Almost forgot. Let's hope for a high roll. Ah, that's not quite enough. It's a D8, so I can't max it out this turn. Multiple options here. Again, I feel like I kind of want to match your tempo. Honestly, I think we just send it. Mandibular upgrades.
Yep. Into the Eddie area. It's been sold. Puts you up
Actually,
to 6 Eddies.
Wait, may I reconsider really
You
quick?
may. I give you a refund. One day refund.
Didn't really consider it before, but this makes sense too. Try to get early board control. Heavy investment though.
I'm at 14 street cred at the moment as well, so I'm thinking maybe if I can call a legend next time, I might be able to start drawing some cards if I get lucky.
Yeah. Honestly, I go with my initial plan.
Yep.
Mandibular upgrade. For 6, we play. Ba-bam!
Oh, not the Delamain cab. Say it ain't so.
Say it ain't so.
So my emergency atlas looks pretty safe, which means I've done a good job of like sort of utilizing that early resource advantage to get a gig dice in my favor.
I mean, I don't want to overthink it. I just hit your face with both.
Sure. Take your pick.
This one I want back for sure. This was originally mine, and then I take the high value one to keep you from your street cred.
Yeah, and Evelyn Parker is when spent. If I steal a gig dice, you draw a card, right?
Yeah. Also, I forgot about this, but the cab did activate.
Yeah, of course, no problem.
5.
Sure.
You can go.
Yeah, because you had to do that before stealing this dice, right?
Yeah.
So I'll draw. I'm going to roll my biggest dice that I have left. Only 7 street cred now, so Euronope wouldn't be too good. Do I want to flip a legend? Not really. I would rather just like spend these eddies on developing still at this point. The question is, do I have a good way of doing that? Not so sure that I do, but we'll see. Perhaps I can work it out. That second-hand Bombus is still knocking about as well, which is a little bit of a concern. So, 5 resources available. Tricky, tricky, tricky. I've got quite a few decisions to make. My gut feeling here is that I'm probably supposed to call in a legend this turn, even though I don't particularly want to. Is there anything that would make a big difference, though? I get +1 attack. That would be quite nice, because it would mean that the Bombus... And if I'm going to call a legend, I should do it first, so I get that information. I think I'm making the decision that I will call in a legend. You can pick.
Sure.
I'll just spend this one, if that's okay in that case. Not sure it matters. Wait, was that even the one you picked?
No, you put it here, but...
Sabotaged
karma.
Sabotaged myself.
Yeah.
That is not the one I wanted. Probably for the best, or you would have called the judge. Because, yeah, I meant to do it like this way around, right?
Yeah.
So I've still got 3 available. I could sell something. Yeah, that feels like a big tempo loss, actually, at this moment in time. I'm really a little bit sad about that.
Might come in handy next turn or so.
It's true.
Eventually, we might recover it.
I'm going to go for
Satori
Satori for 2.
If it wins a fight against a rival unit.
Draw a card. And for 1, Mantis Blades.
It's just a flat +2?
Yeah, just a +2. So it is now a 10, which is quite good, as I could steal 2 gig dice.
Yep.
And I will attack you directly with the Emergency Atlas for a total of 10, which if it goes through, will allow me to steal 2 gig dice in 1 swoop.
Okay, so
and if you block it, I will defeat a rival card and rival unit and draw a card.
Yeah. So, a couple things to consider here.
Oh, and Evelyn, if you let it go through.
Exactly. If I let this go through, I do draw a card.
Only 1, fortunately.
Then I am going to be very far behind on tempo, though, for now. But I do keep the Bombus alive. I think that since it's so early in the game, with the plays I can potentially make. It's actually kind of a cool play to let it go through. I just try it and see how it works out.
Okay.
And let you steal.
So I'm going to steal this back.
This is not rolled yet, right? Oh, no, wait. I stole this from you. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
It's okay. And then... Wait, do I even want to steal that? Maybe I want to disrupt yours more, like your Jackie. This is 1 away from max. This is 1 away from max. This is 4 away from max.
Oh, decision.
I think I disrupt the Jackie.
Okay.
So I go for the lesser street cred, but the more disruption.
I draw a card of Evelyn.
You sure do. I was expecting you to block. My sequencing is quite interesting because I could have gone for like the Ruthless Lowlife first, but the reason I didn't was if you do block, then I kind of have like an opportunity to attack with this. Whereas if I attack now, if you block, my guy would just die. But then I could attack your blocker, which I don't particularly want to do either. Am I just going full aggro? I don't really like doing much of this, but I think I will attack directly.
Interesting. I'll let this go through. I'll draw another card.
Sure. I think on this occasion I will steal my big guy.
Okay.
Makes no sense to attack with this one. I'll pass.
Right, so I'm down to 1 die.
I'm going for that aggro game plan.
Yeah, I draw first. I realized right now it might actually be smart to keep one of the low value die for situations like this where I want to activate Jackie right out of the gate.
Right.
And to roll like something like a, because if on this die, if I roll a 2, 3 or a 4, 75%, like the Jackie triggers right away.
Yep.
Because right now I have very low odds of rolling. This one would need a 10, 11 or 12.
Because I can steal your smaller ones, you mean?
Exactly.
Whereas, like, when you roll now, I can't steal this one immediately.
And like the first couple of turns usually doesn't make a difference whether or not I can activate Jackie already, because most of the time it takes me 2 or 3 turns to get him online. Maybe it's a 1, I think.
Yep.
Okay. Pretty useless. Ready everything. But now we have a gazillion cards in hand and a lot of cool plays. Wait, is that correct? You're just at 5 eddies?
Yep. Didn't sell anything this turn.
Oh, shit. Okay, so we are going to try to pull ahead here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This we want to play for sure. This we can play. Okay, I think I know what. Oh, wait. We're at 2. We can get 2. Let's see. We can get.
I do wonder if I was supposed to sell this last turn. It's possible I was. But
no, we'll stick with the intuitive play here. The last copy of Reboot Optics goes into the dumpster.
All 3 in the into the eddies, rather.
Yeah, this might make more sense, but I keep it for a potential cool play later. We're at 7.
Pretty big advantage.
2, I call in a legend first. I'll just go for the top one.
Sure, no problem.
Victor. Uh-oh, what are you scared of here, Joe?
Dying Light.
Okay, we got 1 gear. I will not tell you what it is yet. We got 2 gear. I will still not tell you what it is. 3 gear. None of it is Dying Light.
Whoo! That's because he's got it in hand already.
Okay, I will get 1 Mandibular Upgrade, 1 Kiroshi Optics.
Yes. Can I read these ones?
Yeah.
It's the +1. Yeah. And blocker.
Yeah. Again, I missequenced a bit here. If I call a legend anyway, I should have started with that, and then I have potential gear I don't really need to use as eddies.
Wasn't the Call the Legend the first thing you did though?
No, I already eddied
you sold. Okay, yeah, sure.
+4 card.
Yep.
That Suicide's my thing. Can be useful to close out games, that's why. Whereas these 2 are, actually, they could come in handy here. Okay, one thing that I will have to do for sure is 4-2. The Delamain cap goes mayhem.
No.
Okay, what else do we have? So I could either play this, or this also makes... Oh, wait, this makes a lot more sense. Could it be the impossible? Kiroshi Optics actually becoming useful just for the +1.
So you may look at your face down legend, but whatever you do, don't reveal it.
When I attack.
Okay. I wonder what it could be.
So first of all, wait, you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You will roll your 6, but that's not enough. The check happens before rolling the die. So I will take control of the board here first of all.
I only have 5 dice.
Yeah.
5, yeah.
I mean, if you roll the 6 at the start of the turn, it doesn't count towards the win condition.
Got ya.
I will shoot out the +2, and then I will go 9 versus 8 power.
Wow, what a swing. I think that just might win the game on the spot. I don't think I can recover.
Trades the Sword White Hustle.
Yeah, it's
1
not
power
looking
more.
good.
And the real MVP, Evelyn, takes 1 die back.
It's all yours.
I also forgot again, I played a gear. Jackie puts this up to 7. So my consideration is my Jackie synergy or keep the street cred low. You can roll one of these, right? One of the low die. You'll be at 5. 13 if I take the high value one away. Armored Minotaur needs 12, right?
I'm not sure, honestly.
Okay.
It might actually just be 7.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll go with the Jackie one then.
Or am I sure? Because it's already in my hand and I'm fibbing.
The Bombus stays and I keep 2. I can look at my face down legend.
What could it be? Don't reveal it or I'll call the judge.
No way. No way. Oh, you're in for a surprise, buddy. Okay, your turn.
So I draw the Armored Minded. Nope. Roll. 5 dice. It's not bad. Ready? Ready? Ready. I have not that many resources to work with, and unfortunately, I was hoping to draw into something that was sellable, but alas, I did not. So I have 5 resources. I think I'm going to have to sell the Mantis Blade, which I didn't want to do. For 2, I'm going to play Corpo Security, which is a blocker. Wait, that doesn't work out.
You can't play Goro anymore.
And you've got a blocker. I think it's really quite game over. I pass.
Okay, so that was the blade, right?
Yes, sold the blade.
Okay, before you pass, I'll do the secret trap card thing, the interaction that didn't show yet. We did ask for confirmation about this, about our... we did ask our WeirdCo friend that you can flip a legend in your opponent's turn if... whoopsie. If you have enough eddies available. So tap 2 and flip.
Yep.
The card you never would have expected, the Corporate Exile.
Nicely
So
done.
I already have her ready for going solo this turn if I shall need to dispense her. You're at 6 dice, putting me into check. You draw a card.
I'm only at 5.
Right, I stole one last turn, I forgot. Yet. And... wow, nothing blue in our hand, so we can't even make use of Jackie. What we can do, though... oh yeah, that's a cool play, I like it. We... wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I want to... yeah, okay. We just go mayhem here. Mandibular upgrade gets eddied.
Yep. No blocker necessary.
We're at 8. We spent all 8 for the secret goated tempo card. Floor it. Sending a unit with cost 4 or less.
Does it have to be spent?
Huh?
He didn't read the card.
Oh, a spent unit.
Should I let him take the playback? Yes, I will. There's no target, so
yeah, okay. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I did not read it. I thought just any card with 4 or less. Okay. Well, this card is not that useful then. I should have eddied it a long time ago. We still have 8 available. That changes things slightly, but I think I still go pretty hard here. 2 ways to go hard, though. Right, we have this, setting us up for a longer game. I think I want to do it. Last time Jackie didn't have his chance to shine. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Second-hand Bombus and the real MVP, the big Jackie. So
It's not looking good, is it?
2 blockers, you have 1 blocker. We attack face for 6.
Yep. That goes through.
I just go for the high street cred, so that's...
Sure.
Wait, that was an 8.
Yeah, it was an 8, I believe.
Yeah. Attack face for 9.
Yep. I think I just let it go.
5. And that's a bait. This shall not attack because the corpus security gets a free block. And I end my turn here.
Draw a card. Okay, it's a pretty good one. Roll a dice. Pass one available. That's not the D20. Hit max 4. Here we go. How many dice you got? 6?
Rip. Yes.
And you've got 2 blockers.
Yeah.
So I have to play this guy this turn.
Yeah.
So I will sell my Mantis Blades. I'll pay 5 for Goro. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and... Wait, no, I don't sell my Mantis Blades. I sell the Satori. Oops. I go for Goro. Bam! And then I use my Satoru that I just sold for Mantis Blades, which I'm going to equip somewhere. I haven't decided where just yet. No cards left.
Yeah, so this Goro stays at a measly 5.
Yeah.
It's probably the lowest power attack Goro I've ever seen.
It's not ideal, is it?
For me, it is. Sure.
I will attack
3.
your
My
face.
blockers would die. Okay, take 1. I could block 2, then the third one has to go face, or I could use this to prevent trades. If I block 2, I can decide all of the trades. Do you have cards in hand? Honestly?
Sadly not.
Let's grind you down then with board control.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, Bombus blocks.
Okay. I will attack for 5 to your face.
6, yeah, making sure, but yeah, I block this as well, so the Goro has to go face as well, otherwise.
I will pass.
Well, you give up, basically?
Oh,
I'm at 6 dice.
I will not pass. I'll steal this back, and then I'll pass.
Yeah.
Right, you block. Yeah, of course. Yes.
That's why I went
I have
for
to
the
get
blocks.
1 go through. Yeah.
Yeah. So my idea.
I wanted to leave my blocker up.
Yeah.
But you stopped me doing that.
I could have kept the blockers and let basically end the turn after just 1 attack. But then the units are not spent, and I think it's pretty valuable to have the units be spent because I can trade them out, and then because Joe has no card left and is in top deck mode.
And I also just went for the equip here to make sure that I get rid of your blocker and don't just lose my low life.
That makes sense, yeah, for sure. And
having said that, I would rather be using this equipment elsewhere. Although you still got that dying light in play, so this +2 is not going to last much longer.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't really see... Florid is probably never going to be good here anymore unless I want to finish the game quickly. Wait, I didn't roll a die yet? 19. High roller. Okay, we're back at 6. Do I even eddy anything? I could just send... Right, like... yeah, no. I just go for spending 8. V comes out.
Yep.
T-Bug in the back
He
line.
needs a new playmat. Look at that.
Okay. I go for the full control. Evelyn hits face.
Thinking. I block.
Evelyn
My last stand.
edge.
I make like 1 trade, but this means the big guys are going to be able to steal 2 dice. But I take the gamble. I'm not sure it's a particularly calculated gamble, but it feels like my only way to win is like equalize the board, and this is my only way of ever doing that. It's the only trade I can make.
Jackie is at 18 power already.
Yeah.
Right? So first of all, Delamain Cap hits 4-9, the Goro.
Yep.
And it shoots out the equipment.
Bam.
T-Bug 4-6 hits your Goro at 5.
Yep.
V hits your face to take a die.
But because of my ruthless soul life, you will have to steal it to 1. You have to make the gig 1. Oh yeah.
And now I have 6 dice.
That's what you get.
7 dice. That's plus 14 power for Jackie. He's at 20. Hitting your face for 3 dice steal.
Yeah.
And they all go to 1, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
Right, it's not just
it
one
is,
per
yeah,
turn.
1 or more, yeah. Yep.
Okay. Good luck. I end my turn. I have no more blockers though. Maybe there's
Gonna
something
draw a
you can
card.
do.
I'm not going to look at it just yet. 11, 14 street cred. Here we go. I'm going to pay 2 to call in a legend.
No way, it's Saburo.
And suddenly now my Arasaka low life is 2. So I will attack your face for 2.
You shall receive a die.
Okay. I take this
The
one.
19? Oh, even.
A plus.
And
GG.
the game ends. Yeah, that was
I
quite the steamroll. That was the
I got
snowball of
cooked.
the equipment
Yes.
upgrades here.
I tried like this approach to like go very aggressive. I mean, to be honest, I didn't have a great hand. Like I started off with like a decent amount of units and a lot, but I kind of just drew a lot of gear, which was being sold. But it was the turn that you took out my gear and made the trade with 1 Dying Light that was really, really powerful. This might be the best card.
Yeah, I think this one's incredibly strong.
Yeah.
It gets so much done, and it's also, you can tutor it with Victor. It's like fairly consistent to find it.
Yeah.
Just changes the board state so much. And here, if you put it
Jackie's
on
also good, right? But I think the equipment where, because it doesn't have summoning sickness in the same way, right? You can just equip it and then something just immediately has that extra value. You get that immediate gear removal as well. It's like gear removal while also being gear itself, I think is exceptionally strong.
Yeah, I feel like Jackie is a bit too slow. He usually feels like a win war card.
Yeah, I can see that.
By design, since he needs a bunch of dice in your area to hit for 2 or 3.
This is the one that Moyen put the blocker card on against me.
So
and it
was, Although then you can't really
I had
attack with it. That's also frustrating. You need to be in a good position for that to pay off in the
It's
first
definitely
place.
a good late game card.
Yeah, but Dying Light can really swing situations.
Then in my deck, like the Minotaur is definitely a standout.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And I think the Sandevastan is also extremely good.
Yeah, I think the Satori, I think this one that draws is also really good.
Yes.
But
it's not good against Dying Light though either, right? Like in this matchup it is like slightly, I mean, that's why Sandevastan's also good in these decks, because it costs 3 specifically, right?
Yeah, you need this to stay alive for a turn or 2 to also like really make up for itself to get the value. I think that this legend is also really good.
Yes.
But only like once you get the value machine going and draw like 2 or 3, 4 cards, then.
Yeah, I lost a lot of tempo like around the turn where I flipped the legend and it was Goru. And then rather than flipping a legend the next turn, I kind of went greedy. Yeah. And maybe there was an element that it was the correct play. It's kind of like, well, if you have Dying Light, I probably lose, but maybe my win condition at that point was I felt like I didn't have much steam, like with my hand. Felt like I had to go quick. Tried like seeing if I could turn that early like resource advantage to take it into a win, which like the quicker I do, the bigger that advantage is. Yeah. But I just lost a lot of steam that turn.
You ran out of resources quickly.
I did, but maybe that was my best line. Like if you didn't have the Dying Light, I might have presented, I think, a more serious threat to you in this game.
Possibly, yeah.
But as you can see, like the longer the game went on, the more it went in your control, which I kind of felt like I had to be quick, but it didn't work out in this occasion. But that was a lot of fun. Yeah. Thanks for having me on the channel.
Thank you for the setup and joining me and everything.
Give the video a like, guys, if you enjoyed it.
All right. Yeah, we sign out here.
Yeah.
See you next time.
Bye.